Welcome to TPM Vid's Disney Beat, where we talk about all things Disney. If you're new to the channel and like what you see, hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon to be notified when we upload a new video. You can also find us on all your favorite social media platforms. With Dinosaur at Animal Kingdom closing for good, I thought it would be fun to honor the ride with some breakdowns. Thanks to submissions from viewers like you, these are some of the best from past videos and a lot of new ones never seen before. If you've caught a fail or malfunction on camera, you can submit it to tpmvids.com for a chance to have it featured in a future video. Now be sure to keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside as we count down the top 10 Disney ride breakdowns, malfunctions, and in-show exits. Part 19, the Dinosaur Edition. Number 10. Dinosaur was probably known as one of the darkest Disney rides there is. Maybe a little too dark. But if you were ever faced with the ride breaking down, then you got a much different perspective of the attraction. Like here in this submission from TJ back in 2019.
Attention time travelers. Due to technical difficulties, we must suspend all time travel tours at this time. Please remain seated in your vehicle. A Dino Institute technician will be with you momentarily. Again, please remain seated. Thank you.
In a scene that's usually very loud, it's eerily quiet with subtle movements still coming from the animatronics. A viewer named Tessa also stopped in the exact same spot, but this is one of those scenes where there's so much to take in.
And then I see like there's a door back there. Sometimes they just turn the lights back off.
Oh, that would be pretty sick.
Now, yeah, sometimes when the lights come on, an in-show exit isn't needed, but that was not the case for both TJ and Tessa.
And we're still stuck.
Once a cast member came to assist the guests for the in-show exit, walking through this area lets you see just how much detail was put into the sets and animatronics in this first scene. It's a shame you weren't able to see more of this detail on the ride since it was so darn dark. Back in the 90s, there was a Discovery Channel program that featured a great behind-the-scenes segment of the Styracosaurus.
Disney's robotic Styracosaurus, a relative of Triceratops, has also gained from the new paleontology. It was once perceived as a lumbering animal with a huge head stiffly mounted on its body and front legs splayed to the side, like a lizard's.
I know it's a really cool animatronic, but come on, lady, that's not our dino. Go, go, go! Now here with the ride path being so wide, this was a pretty straightforward in-show exit that just took everyone back to the load area where they exited the ride. Number 9.
Attention time travelers. We're experiencing a slight delay. For your safety, please remain seated at all times. We'll keep you informed of our progress. Thank you for your patience and cooperation.
Here, a viewer named Zoe was stopped just around the corner from the third Carnotaurus, and with the work lights on, you never know what you might see.
I read the sign, it said, look for the lights in the floor if there's a mechanical breakdown. And there they are.
The lights are on the floor.
So, yeah, they know how to leave this on.
So the sign that he's referencing could be found right after you left the pre-show room. It's this red notice sign that says, in the event of an emergency ride evacuation, follow the lights in the floor to the nearest exit. If I'm being completely honest, I don't think I ever actually read this sign before. Had you? In this other submission from a viewer named Ryan, you can see the blinking floor lights clear as day right by the second Carnotaurus.
Attention time travelers. We are experiencing minor technical difficulties with our time-over navigational system.
It's so interesting to see the animatronics show lighting with the work lights on.
Somebody pressed the wrong button.
Well, that's too cute, but who knows? Maybe someone pressed one of these buttons. The animatronic might be stuck right now, but just look at all that detail that went into this figure. In show mode, it really felt like the Carnotaurus was chasing after the ride vehicle. It captured the suspense so well, and I'm definitely gonna miss it.
Four-wheel drive, move it!
Number 8. This next one came from a viewer named Steven back in 2023. They got to the first Carnotaurus, then felt the hydraulics of the ride vehicle disengage. Well, just as the time rover reset itself, the work lights came on.
Please remain seated. Our technical staff is working on the problem, and your time rover may begin moving at any moment.
We'll see. Oh, maybe not.
Well, it turns out the problem that caused the ride to break down was this vehicle specifically.
Any word on that asteroid?
Apparently no.
What we have here is a motion-based vehicle that is actuated by 3,000 psi of hydraulic pressure.
Essentially, this ride vehicle is just as complex as an animatronic. But luckily, maintenance cast members began solving the issue, and it seemed like they got it fixed. They ended up moving past the Carnotaurus, but it was not long before their vehicle stopped again, and apparently they didn't get the issue fixed. That beeping probably isn't a good thing.
Attention time travelers. Due to technical difficulties, we are forced to suspend your journey at this time. Please remain seated. Dino Institute personnel are on their way to assist you.
Now, it wasn't long before cast members arrived on the scene to look for that ladder. It has to be somewhere around here. Oh, there it is. With the beeping still going on, this whole situation became very chaotic.
Attention time travelers. Due to technical difficulties, we must suspend all time travel tours at this time. Please remain seated in your vehicle.
Then it was time for the fun part, the in-show exit. Like the previous segment, here Steven and the rest of the guests were taken towards the beginning of the ride, right past the Alioramus and Styracosaurus. Then, following in a single file line, all the guests were brought back into the load station where they were given a lightning lane for the trouble. Number 7.
It's not broken! It's a miracle!
Here, Amber Lynn shared their breakdown experience from 2023.
It's a miracle! It's a Disney miracle! Everyone's been waiting for this. It's a Disney miracle!
I just love everyone's excitement, and I'd agree. Stopping this close to the Carnotaurus is definitely a Disney miracle.
Hopefully they'll walk us off.
That'd be my dream.
Well, you might just be in luck.
First intro exit? Baby? We might be here a while.
Before they knew it, though, there was a glimmer of hope.
Our savior! Our savior!
Right back. Oh, I did it. I know you did.
Our savior. Oh, no. Okay, bye-bye.
Don't worry, they'll be back.
And I still don't know what this thing does.
Well, I think there's a leak in the roof, and that blue and yellow contraption catches the water, and then it just flows down those blue tubes into a drain. Hopefully they get that fixed during the ride's transformation into Indiana Jones.
I think they're saving from the back forward.
Is that a school bell? Well, we're pretty far forward.
I've received many dinosaur submissions, but I've never heard the bells go off. It must have been a good sound because...
Rescue team.
You heard her. They are all set to get that dino. By this point, they had been stuck here for almost 15 minutes when the lights finally turned off. They went through the rest of the ride past the final Carnotaurus when all of a sudden...
We didn't make it!
Oh, well, that's awkward.
Whoa! Oh no! We're crap!
Now, this time though, they were actually gonna get an in-show exit. Oh, and there's those blinking lights again.
Rescue team! Rescue team! Woo! So let's turn on the hydraulics so you can hear us better, okay? Okay. Okay to take a couple steps down?
Yes.
Once the cast members got that handy stepladder, everyone quickly made it back to the unload station.
This is the best day of my life.
A broken Disney ride.
Number 6. Now, it's one thing to get stopped on Dinosaur with the work lights on, but it's another thing to get to ride through the entire attraction. Well, back in 2021, this actually happened to a viewer named Victoria who sent in a full ride-through with the work lights on and everything in show mode. Take a look at this.
Now, let's go get that dino. Computer, what are you tracking?
Styracosaurus.
If this was me, I wouldn't be able to contain myself. Plus, I think the animatronics are even more impressive like this.
Go. Could be ours. Computer, full stop.
You can just hear the excitement in Victoria's voice.
Definitely not our dino. Go, go, go! Slow and identify. Sauropod. Still not our dino, but at least this one's a vegetarian. Four-wheel drive, move it!
I mean, what an exciting ride.
Computer, now!
Carnotaurus.
Yep, that's still terrifying. Some might say work lights ruin the magic, but for me personally, and I'm sure a lot of you, it makes you appreciate everything so much more. Number 5.
Yes! 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 Yes!
This next breakdown came from Craig Family Way on YouTube.
Travelers, we are experiencing minor technical difficulties with our Time Rover navigational system. Please remain seated. Our technical staff is and your Time Rover may begin moving at any moment.
I just love their excitement, and one of my favorite things with these submissions is getting to see and hear everyone's reactions. Usually it involves a lot of excitement.
Let's go! No way! No way, right at the Carnotaurus!
Yeah, we get the extra time to sit down for a little bit, right? I'm like, I'll take it.
I wonder how long we're gonna be here for.
Well, that all depends on what caused the ride to stop. If there's an object on the ride path, it could be a quick fix.
Still have the animatronics going, okay.
YouTube channel.
That's interesting.
By this point, they were stopped for about 5 minutes when maintenance cast members finally made it onto the scene.
Does that mean what I think it means?
They're clearly looking for something, but the problem seems to be with the ride vehicle in front.
Okay, guys, that is not a good sign.
Yeah.
Either keep us on or... Oh, no, I hear noises.
Attention time travelers.
Yep.
We are experiencing minor technical difficulties with our Time Rover navigational system. Please
Yay!
our technical staff is working
Maybe
on the
this is
problem,
one of the
and your
rules of time
Rover
travel.
may begin
Don't
moving
mess with
at
it.
any moment.
That's not a bad rule. Even the Carnotaurus agrees.
I'm stuck in a time rover back in the Cretaceous period. And what? I'm just sitting here waiting for the decision.
I get it. I mean, it had been 15 minutes by this point, and just as the suspense was building...
Attention time travelers. We have repaired the Time Rover navigational system, and we are ready to continue the tour.
Here we go.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're moving slowly.
That's okay.
I don't even think we're moving at all.
Yep, they had in fact not moved. So much for that.
We just went.
Unfortunately, the problem couldn't be fixed, and the Craig family got to go through an in-show exit. Number 4. This next breakdown happened back in September of 2020 and was sent in by a viewer named Jimmy. Some sort of technical difficulty caused the ride to suddenly stop near where the Craig family also stopped, and within 5 seconds, the work lights came on.
Attention time travelers. We are experiencing minor technical difficulties with our Time Rover navigational system.
From this point, it wasn't long before a maintenance cast member showed up to examine the issue.
I'll get you moving just a second.
It's always so interesting to see them troubleshoot a problem with the ride vehicle.
All right, guys, before I do get you moving, can I have you guys take the seatbelts off? Put them on just a second. Go ahead and take them off.
And it sounds like whatever was malfunctioning is easily fixable. A good old vehicle reset should do the trick.
Hang on a second.
But something still wasn't right.
Is it our car?
Yeah. Oh, shoot.
What happened?
Sensors. Oh, okay.
I'm assuming it's a seatbelt sensor issue.
All right, you guys should be moving. Thank you.
Then the cast members disappeared into the distance, and it all ended happily ever after. Well, not quite, because the issue wasn't fully fixed, and the ride ended up breaking down once again. This time, Dino Institute cast members came to proceed with an in-show exit.
Hi. Hi. Yeah.
Lovely.
You guys have all your personal belongings. You're gonna exit one row at a time, okay?
I love it.
Thank you.
Floor is as sticky as I remember it.
Now, there has been a lot of lights-on footage of Dinosaur, and it really makes you realize how many sections of the ride are just bare. There really isn't much to it aside from some plastic plants and, obviously, the animatronics. The best is when you get a glimpse into some of the hardware and mechanics that make them work. Well, after about a 5-minute walk, they made it back to the load area where they exited the ride safe and sound. Number 3. Back in 2022, a viewer named Caitlin got stopped right in front of the first Carnotaurus. The ride was still in full show mode, but you can see that even when the animatronic wasn't performing its main animation, it still moved and breathed, giving it life. The ride was so dark that you'd never see this in person, but it's still a really clever piece of programming. Now, the Carnotaurus has been mentioned quite a few times in this video, but it was truly the star of Dinosaur. Here, a viewer named Scott got stopped in front of the third Carnotaurus, and fun fact, this was the only full-body figure on the ride. At the time in 1998, this Carnotaurus was one of the largest and most terrifying animatronics Walt Disney Imagineering had built to date. Now, since the Carnotaurus was such a major part of the ride's story, the animatronic actually had a very rare B mode. So just as Scott pans to the left, you'll see another Carnotaurus sitting in darkness. I mean, that's taxidermy at its finest. Kinda creepy though to think that that dinosaur head was just always lurking in the shadows. Now you're probably wondering how this all worked on the ride as a B mode. Well, Rocky Rocks caught it in action. Take a look.
Computer, now what?
Carnotaurus.
That's it.
So yeah, B mode was pretty much just the head lit up on the wall. Not the most sophisticated effect, but it did the trick. Number 2. Over the years, I've received so many clips of Dinosaur that don't quite tell a full story, but still give some great perspectives of the ride.
This is so creepy. He's just sitting there staring at us. No, he's cute.
I am gonna be sad to see the ride go, but every time a clip was submitted, there was always something new to discover. I mean, who would have known that the skin of the Alioramus only covered half of the figure? The back was all exposed, and you'd never suspect that when you were on the ride.
Alright, bro.
Even the sauropod just had its neck attached to the wall, when the show lighting made you believe that the full dino was right there. In that Discovery Channel program I talked about earlier, there are some great shots of the sauropod in the shop at Imagineering. I mean, look at it go! It's such a detailed figure. There's even this clip of the sauropod before Imagineers painted it. Again, super cool stuff.
On Dinosaur, and we are shut down. I'm just glad I'm not by the scary dinosaur.
There's a ladder up there.
I feel like every single dark ride has ladders just scattered all over the place. Another cool perspective is being stopped right at the last Carnotaurus, where you can see the mechanism that allows it to launch forward. Very simple, yet very effective execution. Number 1. We're gonna end the list with a submission from a viewer named Allie. Here, the Time Rover abruptly stopped right at the beginning of the ride.
Oh my god. I'm so pissed we're at the front. I would have rather been inside.
I know, I totally feel you.
Yo, you think TPM Viz is gonna want this?
No. I'm always interested in any breakdown, but I have a feeling this one will be pretty epic.
Something may have fallen. Oh god. What do you mean? Like someone's object. Oh.
Honestly, objects falling on the ride path make up a lot of the ride's downtime. Actually, on my last night riding Dinosaur, someone's phone fell onto the ride path and they had to shut the entire ride down to go retrieve it. It kept setting the sensors off, so when they tell you to hold on to loose items, they definitely mean it.
This is my first in-show exit.
Now, they were all stuck here for about 3 minutes when cast members finally arrived on the scene.
That's what happened. Okay, so the door opened and then immediately closed on us, and I think that's what's gone wrong.
I thought we were just gonna go through the door. I'm gonna be so for real.
Thankfully, that would never happen, but it seemed like the maintenance team got the issues fixed.
And we're back, guys. Nice. No one showed it today, but that was still cool.
The ride was restarted and they were sent through like normal. They made it all the way to the first Carnotaurus when all of a sudden, the ride broke down again.
What happened again? But look. The Carnotaurus, he's still moving.
So cute. Honestly, this is such a great place to stop.
This is really cool. Look, hon, put your hands.
I think it's the door again.
They might get us off if the door keeps acting up.
They probably will, but at least you get a great look at the Carnotaurus. Turns out the problem wasn't fixed, and they ended up getting an in-show exit after all.
Oh, that's really cool. I have been here. What the heck? For the first time this has ever happened to me. I'm so excited.
By this point, we have seen this walk a couple of times already, but Allie and their group really appreciated getting this behind-the-scenes peek at Dinosaur. So, what are you gonna miss the most about Dinosaur? Did you ever break down on the ride? What was that experience like? I'd love to know. Leave a comment down below to start a conversation, and don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video.